name is Aspen. In case you guys are new, if you are new, hey. What is up? Nice to have you guys on my channel today. Today's video is super duper exciting, long awaited. If you didn't know, which you probably already know, I'm a Glossier's #1 fan here, woohoo. And they recently came out with a new product. And whenever I found out that it was Glossier that was coming out with this product, I almost peed myself because it's a powder. And if you guys don't know, I have oily, like, combination skin, so I always have to set my face. I unfortunately cannot always rock like this dewy look that I have going on right now because my oil will just go cray-cray. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys, reviewing and demoing the new Wowder Powder from Glossier. I'm so excited. I'm also going to be comparing it. I'm going to do this side Glossier, this side Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, just so you guys can get a little comparison on a different setting powder. Right now I only have on my It Cosmetics CC Cream, my Glossier Halo Scope, Cloud Paint, of course did my brows with my boy brow because duh. Then I also have on my NYX HD Concealer. I almost have a full face of Glossier going on here. I also have my Stretch Concealer on as well. I've been talking a lot and I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So I was out of town whenever I got this package in the mail, but we all know, here is the box. Glossier always comes with a cute little box. This one says, "You look good. Thank you." And we all know that their products always come in these super cute pink pouches. So I went ahead and I got the duo. I got the Wowder and I got the brush that it comes with. You don't have to buy them both. You can just get the Wowder, but I know this brush was specifically made for this powder because whenever I show you guys in a second the way that the powder comes out, I think this brush was made to pick it up really nicely. So I just decided to get the duo so I can give a full review on both of these products for you guys. And before I even get into this, I am a Glossier rep, so if you guys want to save 20% off if you guys decide to buy this or any of the other products that I said that I have on my face that you think look nice, I will have my Glossier rep link down below. You can save 20% off your first purchase, or you can just shop my link and shop my favorites. So there's my little shameless self promo. But yeah, so these are the two products, the Wowder, the brush. I think the Wowder, the name of this product, is super duper cute. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some details first before I even open anything up about the product. So this powder is essentially supposed to cut the shine. So since I said I was oily, I let myself get a little bit oily, just a tad bit. I haven't been getting as oily lately, so I let myself get a little bit dewy, if you will. So yeah, it's supposed to cut the shine, it's supposed to blur the appearance of pores and just make your skin look like skin. And obviously, of course, it's supposed to set your makeup because that's what a powder does, it sets your makeup. So those are like the kind of things that this powder claims to do. And then, like I said, you don't have to buy both of these together. The duo is $35 and then just the powder is $22. So once I try this out, if I think the brush is worth it, I definitely think buying the duo is worth it. Unless you have a powder brush that you just swear by, go ahead and just use that. I do want to touch on a key ingredient in this powder, which is diamond powder, and it is essentially supposed to counteract like the flat look that most powders give you. So that is kind of where I'm going to see if the Glossier powder does do different than the Cover FX powder. Also, I want to see how each powder covers like my blush, my Halo Scope, see if it completely knocks out the color. Just because I want to know or kind of see if this powder is like more sheer, like what it does. I just want to see what the powder does, for crying out loud. Also, this is not like a full coverage powder or a powder foundation. So like I said, I want to see like how sheer this powder is because I personally have acne scarring, so I will always wear this powder with a CC cream or a foundation underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the product looks like. I'm being selfish, I'm just keeping it to myself. I got mine in the color light medium. There are 3 shades, light medium, I believe deep dark, and rich. I didn't know if I should have got light medium or deep dark. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, deep dark. So I decided just to get light medium. So the packaging, it just looks like this. It's in a really cute little box. And on the side it says it's a weightless finishing powder. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Look at this, it is so cute. It just says water on it. It comes in a little container like this and you can see the color of the powder under here. So I think that this is going to be a good match for my skin tone. And also on the box it tells you the instructions. So it says Dip brush into mesh, then gently tap the side of jar to remove excess powder, sweep over face to reduce shine and set makeup. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open her up. So I still, like you can tell, I still haven't used this. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Ooh, it's just mesh right here, so you just tap the brush in and the powder starts to kind of kick up. And then it also has, like on the lid, this comes out a little deeper so it kind of stops the powder from coming out, which I really appreciate. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the brush and give the first impressions on the brush. This brush is actually so cute. I still have yet to feel the bristles. It is like a silvery pink color, so cute. And it is very, very soft. Wow. It is kind of flat. And then wide, so I think this is perfect to just kind of like set your face and even get under your under eyes a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed in so you guys can see what is happening here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Wowder. I'm just so freaking excited. Wow, this is a dream come true. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Wowder on the left side of my face, yeah, and then the Perfecting Skin Tint on the right side of my face. I'm only going to apply the Perfect Setting Powder with my everyday powder brush just so I don't get these two like cross-contaminated with different powders. So we're gonna go ahead and put the Wowder on my face. So I believe that you just bounce it. Okay, yeah, you just bounce it on the mesh. I don't know if you guys can see like the powder kicking up. But yeah, you just tap it on the mesh and it starts to come out. Now I feel like I'm not getting a lot on this brush. Like I feel like this brush doesn't pick up a lot of powder. But I'm gonna go ahead and let's just put it to where you guys can see. Okay, just right there I can see how it kind of covered up that shininess. That's why I'm turning my face this way so you guys can kind of see this side hitting the light. And just by looking in the viewfinder, I can already tell my skin looks more like skin. That's one problem I have with powders. I feel like my makeup just gets super duper cakey. I'm also gonna set my under eyes as well, just because I didn't do that. But if you guys can see, this is the side with the Wowder, this is the side without the Wowder. So you can see all that dewiness right there, and it's barely there. It doesn't give you like that flat look to where you just look completely matte, which I really do like. I think my skin will really like this instead of me using all these matte products on my face. Also, you can still see my cloud paint underneath. It did kind of take away the color a little bit. I need to look in a mirror, but I think I really, really like this powder. Okay, I think just by how my skin looks, it doesn't look cakey at all. It literally just looks like my skin. Let's go ahead and apply the setting powder, the Perfect Setting Powder on this side of my face to kind of get like a side-to-side comparison of the powders, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and dip right on in and tap off the excess, and let's just start packing this powder in. Now this powder is a translucent powder, so it doesn't have like a lot of coverage. You guys can automatically see, because I can, that this side of my face is basically like completely matte compared to this side, where you still see that dewiness where I have my halo scope, but it didn't get matted out. This side, I can't see my halo scope anymore. So I can automatically tell that this side of my face where I did the Perfect Setting Powder looks a little less skin-like, and also it did take a little bit of color away from my cloud paint, I can tell, and I can barely see my halo scope shining through compared to this side where I can still see the halo scope. And I feel like I can already tell that it's kind of like patching onto or clinging onto some of my dry spots that I have. I really like the Wowder. Are you kidding? Like this side just looks flat, but this side, like, I'm still dewy, and I've always wanted to find a product that still let me look dewy but not oily, and I think this product did a really good job at kind of cutting out that shine, but I still like how a little bit of it's peeking through, just so I still just don't look flat. So overall, I really enjoy the Wowder, and I really actually like this brush. I think it is really nice at just packing on the product. It's a really soft brush, so I think this is what makes the powder apply to make it look a lot more skin-like. The bristles aren't pokey at all, and you can really just get like underneath your eyes perfectly. And yeah, I think this powder is the powder that I have been on the hunt for. This powder is essentially for like those non-dewy days, but I did put Halo Scope here on my nose, and it still did a good job at making sure that it still gave me that natural glow from within. So I really like this powder. And yeah guys, that is gonna be it for this Wowder powder review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!